Welcome back to our cooking episode. Whoa! Cooking a cheesesteak. Here we have our ingredients. We have mild provolone cheese from Wegmans, an onion, maybe ground black pepper, salt, and steak. Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. And we also have here bread. Now we're gonna need ourselves a pan. So let's get that. We're gonna be using this pan here. We're gonna put it here. We're gonna put it over. Now first, we're gonna chop the onion. And we're gonna be cutting this part off. So use this. Chop off that root part. We're gonna be chopping the middle. If I can chop it. There we go. Now we're only gonna be using one half of it, so you can put the other side, other half aside. And we're gonna be peeling it first, peeling it after, you know, making sure there's no garbage on here. Since onions actually have something that should be peeled and should not be ingested. Cut this part off. Here we go. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Make sure your knife is in a spot where it's safe and you can't cut yourself. Put the garbage aside. You'll clean that up as we go when you got time. Get rid of the first layer. So try your best to clean up. Move all the others aside. Remember, make sure your hands are clean too. Forgot to say that. Here's our onion. We're gonna chop it. So to chop an onion, I suggest you point it outwards. Oh my eyes! Oh my eyes! It's gonna burn your eyes a bit. So please. Oh dear! Oh dear! Please! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh my god! My eyes! This is really gonna burn your eyes. Oh god! Gosh darn it! You're gonna pick up all these onions and you're gonna, oh my god, chop them in the middle now. Make sure these are well cut. Oh my eyes! Just pile it up and cut it off. Oh my god! Make sure it's all cut. Cutting onions actually make you cry, which is really bad. You gotta make sure, like, try to cut them into small pieces, as small as you can. Not small, but like try to cut them into like square pieces. Here, you can cut that a bit more there. This, cut a bit more. And now we're gonna put all these in a bowl. Make sure to really grab the square pieces. Just grab pieces, you know. Here we go. We got our good chopped onions. Now, if you couldn't tell, I'm low-key kind of crying. Now that you chopped the onions, we're gonna be actually cooking the meat. Want to really heat up the pan good. All right. Of course, as always, we're gonna do this package. We're gonna open up the package. So come with me as I open this package up. Now, here, according to instructions, you should really wash your hands, of course, and cook it nice. Nutrition, of course. Nutrition. Now, let's open this thing up real quick. Once you've done that, we have steaks. Oh dear. Now, with the steaks here, you're gonna wanna. So we're just gonna need one because we're only making one sandwich, really. So here's one piece of steak. There you go. Close that back up. If you want, put it back in the box. If you don't, do whatever. I'll put it back in the box. Now here we have our one piece of steak. Though it looks pretty flat, of course. It's still good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to pan over to the cooking part of this. Alright, isn't that good? Now, here we have our steak. What we're gonna do, we're gonna add some oil. Don't add too much oil, just a bit. Really any oil you want, but I'm gonna be adding here some potato oil. Your pan should be preheated by now. So, stir this around a little bit, you know. Make sure the oil is all spread throughout. Make sure not to add too much, of course. Should be a medium, low medium heat, around that. Now we add our steak. Oh, that's some good steak. You're gonna grab your spatula here. Make sure it's being cooked well. Alright, now the whole point of this is, you're gonna have to make sure there's no... Be careful of grease bouncing. Make sure the bounce on grease out. And well, when the bottom, you're gonna have to make sure there's no pink parts. That's your entire goal, I think. See here, pink is raw. Pink raw is bad. Right? Note that down, raw is bad. See, if food is raw, it could really hurt you. It's bad for your body whenever food is raw. You really have to make sure you get every part of it. Make sure every part is cooked. We're gonna add 1 pinch of salt onto the steak, of course, onto the steak piece. We're gonna add some of the pepper. Not too much, of course, not too much. Just enough for it to be flavored. Understood? Just enough for it to be flavored. And once you think your steak is done cooking, put it onto a plate. We're gonna save it for just a bit. Now here we have our steak, cooked well. And the next thing you might be asking, what's next? Well, this is when we start assembling our cheesesteak. Now, to cut bread, you're gonna need an actual bread knife. So we're only gonna really be cutting as much as we need. So for this, I'm gonna have to cut off the end part just so I can show you. So I can show you a good sandwich here. Sorry, and part I'll be using it another time. But we're gonna really cut as much as we actually need. So let's say this much. I'm gonna make a small sandwich. Once you've cut that, you're gonna cut it in half now. So careful when you cut bread in half, or a bread knife is actually really sharp. I would know. Here we go. Put that off to the side, make sure it's pointing outwards so it doesn't hurt you. We're gonna be putting on the steak. That's the first ingredient of this. Grab your steak, place it on. Nicely place it. Your fingers, your hands, hand placed or spatula placed like I'm doing so I don't burn myself. It's all the same. Once all that's placed, we're gonna be putting cheese onto our other side of bread. Now grab a piece of cheese. What we're using here is provolone cheese, so that's really the type I would recommend. Of course, it's really up to preference what cheese you want, what cheese you can eat. If you can even eat cheese, and I don't know why you're here if you can't even eat cheese. It's cheesesteak. But placing it, fold it in half because we're gonna fold it in half because it's a small piece, and we're gonna place it on top of the other piece of bread. All right. Now that we have it placed, we're gonna be adding. Kind of cut a lot, but we're gonna be adding some of that. Some onions onto it. Very basic. It's really up to preference on what you want, by the way. You don't have to follow me. And then we're gonna close it. You might be asking, is it really gonna be this simple? No. We're gonna be putting it in a toaster oven. So, once let's say you have all your ingredients down, all good, you're gonna place it onto a plate, or like this, like a plate that goes in there. Place it on here, look at that. And since preheat it, make sure it's preheated. You're gonna place it in, and you're gonna wait for it to cook. Make sure it's toast. I just put in. And now we wait. And while you wait, we're gonna wash and wait. Of course, waiting with some what's it called? Sped up footage or whatever it's called. And look at that. Looks like it's done. Though very cheesy. We're gonna wanna grab a spatula and we're gonna take it out. Most likely you shouldn't do it by hand because it might, burn you. But here it is. It's beautiful and wonderful. Beautiful and wonderful. A cheesesteak. Whoa! We're gonna be doing a taste test to see if this sandwich is really that good. First time I created one of my dad's type of sandwiches. Of course, didn't make it as exactly how he made it, but good enough, am I right? Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Oh my god. Okay. This is a lot better than I expected. Okay, so for someone who hasn't cooked steak, I low-key think I did a pretty good job. And it actually tastes really good. Probably one of the better creations I've made. I'll give this 8 out of 10. I mean, not bad. Really good. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. It's a cool project, by the way. So, anyways, see you guys in whenever the game show comes out or something.